Hey guys, this is Attorney Sharp Raleigh for a video for the student followers, those who are following our blogs and who are checking on news for how to deal with their OPTs and their student visas. But today I'm going to talk about something which is very common, and it's becoming more and more apparent in every case whenever someone is filing for an OPT or filing for an H1B. There is almost on many cases, especially where people are from schools that are what we qualify kind of quote unquote blacklisted. They are getting, and even not blacklisted, they are getting this huge RFE asking them a number of questions, how they dealt with their OPTs and CPTs. The reasons those questions are coming is because right now there's a crackdown, of course, from the Congress about schools that have been overusing or overgiving CPTs or OPTs. OPTs not that much like CPTs. So people who have used CPTs or people who are moving to OPTs and they have used CPTs, they are being questioned heavily on an RFE that request for evidence. First of all, as you know, the OPT, the optional practical training, is offered after completion of your course, and the CPT is usually during the course, and many times people don't know really what it is about, so they just take it, they think it's a given work permit and take it for granted. But by doing that, unfortunately, they are pretty much jeopardizing the chances down the road of getting not even jeopardizing their chances of OPT or even their chances in H1Bs. So here I'm going to talk a little bit about what we are seeing in those RFEs, and there are many other questions they're asking. One of the few things they're asking is to prove that the student attended classes. This came really after we had the situation of Tri-Valley University in 2011, where many people were not really attending classes. They were doing everything through the internet, and they were sitting, for example, in Virginia and taking classes supposedly in California. And that's why now they want you to prove that you were attending classes. And how do you do that? If you look down here on this article, which I have actually put the link on the bottom of this video, um, in order for you to prove how you attended classes, you can show parking tickets, for example, if you were using a car and you were paying for the tickets at the school or a parking in the vicinity to basically go to the school. If you are taking bus, keep your bus tickets. And I encourage people to take pictures on their campus, and if they have anything on Facebook with their friends, you can put it. Receipt of the books if they bought any books. Anything that shows you attended classes is relevant here, so you need to put it. Then they ask the question also often, what is how much are you being paid under the OPT and the CPT? As you know, the first year OPT doesn't really have rules how much you have to be paid. Of course, the new STEM OPT is going to change that, but the regular OPT doesn't have any rule. But however, what they are looking at right now is the fact that many companies have been favoring CPTs and OPTs over US citizen and green card holders. So they want to know if you are just being cheap labor. So they are looking at that, although that cannot be a reason for them to deny your case, but they are going to investigate the participating company, as they call it, the company which is working with you as when you are an OPT or CPT student. So the RFE and H1B are looking both at the OPT and the CPT time, and be very careful on those because you want to prepare yourself for the future, either for STEM or H1B filing. And then another thing we are seeing often right now is the participating company. So they are questioning the company. They want to know their articles of incorporations. They want to know how long they've been in business and how they are operating. And if they're now with the STEM OPT, they will have the issue also of training and mentoring, especially for those who are consulting companies. For example, if they're placement companies, they need to prove that, and we have the new form now which is coming on the 693, the attestation, etc. So be ready for this to start getting in the RFEs as from probably in 6 months or so. But in the meantime, they're still asking details about the participating company. And also they are asking about how many hours you have worked on the CPT, either you are full-time, part-time. As you know, if you take too much full-time CPT, you will not be eligible for the OPT, so be careful on that. And also one of the big thing that they've been asking is to prove that the CPT was an integral part of their curriculum and participation was required. What they're asking here is the school to prove to an expert or to themselves why they believe that this curriculum, this syllabus as we call it in English terms, does require a person to take internship under the CPT. This is major, and if the school is not able to explain that, then they will say, why are you giving CPTs? It might be a problem for the school, but it will also be a problem for you, because remember, the mistakes of the school can kind of be imputed to you somehow. So having said that, these are few tips I can give you when it comes to the RFEs that are associated with the OPT. And many times those RFEs are so delicate and so stressful that it is good to have a lawyer help you on the case. We have handled hundreds of those now, I should say, and we have been very successful at the Shapirai Law Group. So I recommend you give us a call if you want us to. Even if you don't want us to work on the RFE, we can at least do a consultation and see where we can guide you what you should do next, and how you can protect not only your OPT, but you can protect your H1B or even your green card down the road. So ladies and gentlemen, everything I'm telling you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. And if you like the videos, please like, subscribe, and post your comments on the bottom. I really appreciate if you like it. And also we have a Facebook page for students. It's called F1 OPT, facebook.com F1 OPT. Please like it because I update it with a lot of information. So thank you so much for checking our videos. Until the next video, I say goodbye, and please don't forget to subscribe.